Are we still here? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Hello? I gotta set everything up again. Yep, live again. Why can I not pin that? Yeah, can you pin that for me? I don't know why I can't pin that right now. Oh my god, everything's going wrong. No, the alert box still isn't working. I couldn't get it to work. I'm not sure what's going on. I think it's just the program itself is just shat itself. Thanks for the subs though. I'm not sure. Like, I'll be honest of what I tried to do there because unfortunately I use Streamlabs because you have to pin it until the end of time, Zim. Say pin until stream is finished. Why can't I do that myself though? What is happening? Or manually unpin is what you have to add. If I message here, what's gonna happen? Ah. I unfortunately use Streamlabs because when I first started streaming, it was the first thing I found. So I'll be honest of what I tried to do. In that moment, I tried to switch to OBS. But it takes way too much work. So I'll have to do that another time. Why can't I log in? What's going on? There we go. No, hang on. I think I figured out why this is happening. Zim, that's your problem. You did that while I was offline. You're definitely not getting a refund. Because that's you being stupid. Let's see. Sorry, Brig, not Zim. Everything's going wrong. Yeah, I don't know why the alert box isn't working. I'm pretty sure it's a issue from Streamlabs themselves and not me, because I looked and with my heart I looked with my heart and soul, and nothing worked. But it's nice to know that that's working. Penance Eternals, thank you. So maybe at some point I will finally have to make the switch over to OBS, because every streamer uses OBS. I've just put everything in Streamlabs. So now I'm lazy and I'm like, ugh, I don't want to switch because I'm already comfortable here, but it's starting to piss me off. Sorry, give me a sec. Okay. Hang on, now I gotta log into everything again. Because I was fucking around with everything. Day of work, I suppose. There we are. Okay, I can pin and unpin things again. Thank God. I just have to log in. Oh, we got a raid! Ah! We got a raid during the time that my alert box isn't working. That's so grim. Hi everyone, I am so sorry that I didn't see that. Currently my alert box is not working, no matter what I do, so thank you for that. But thank you for the raid, seriously. First time streaming! I'm first time streaming, I'm such a baby. I would like you all to know I sent a thing saying please, why my alert box not working? This is so embarrassing. But I just gotta work. Hopefully I'll get this fixed before before chapter reviews on a Sunday/Monday. Or that would be super duper grim. Alright, let's get to work. Super annoying. Maybe it'll fix itself through the stream. Gotta get my little guys up. So yeah, if anyone subs, you're gonna have to tell them, because I'm not gonna be able to see it. If anyone subs, you're gonna have to tell them, sorry, the raid box isn't working. I'm like, Sanji, for real, thank you. Frankie's pretty good. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Maybe I can do a quick fix, hang on. Hi guys, hang on. You might see something cringe. Okay, so that does work. Oh my god, no way! Oh my god, it lasts forever. Help me. Go away. Okay, good. Mod span Mel. Why is it so big? So that works, not the actual thing itself. Oh! That's disgusting. I may have to do something horrendous, alright. Thank you, Poo Stain Deluxe. Will it happen again? Okay, good. That one's not working. Right. Hang on, things are being updated. Follow notification also doesn't work. Yep. That's why it's all stuffed right now, so I'm trying to quick fix this for now. Where's my load box there? That would be in Photoshop. Okay. Or not. Okay, I lied. Literally tech support stream. I'm so sorry, but you know what? Might as well. There's nothing like waking up, wanting to work, and then getting hit with sorry. The system's down. At least you can listen to fun music. You know what's grim? I can't find my follow art. Where's it's gone? Where's it's gone? I usually have everything labeled so well. Oh, you can just look at me. I'm pretty, right? Just stare at me. It's called Howdy Do. Okay, I'll look for that. There it is, found it. Thank God I don't delete anything. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm gonna close that. We might have a quick fix soon. La 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 la. Oh! What is this? Go away. What did that say? Ah! There it is! Where's the text? I made that a sub, not a follow. Okay, hang on, I can fix this. I can fix this again. Guys, I can fix this! Why isn't it centered? Pissing me off. Look, it's important. Twitch, Sanji, where is he? There he is. I know you guys are just sitting there. You're pissing me off. Just sitting there. I'm glad you're having fun. La 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 la. Sanji moan and I have Sanji moan and Sanji moaning. I'm a little bit concerned about what this is gonna do. Oh, thank God it worked. Okay. I just subscribed with Prime. That's crazy. Center on screen. Move that bitch up. Let's try it again. Can you hear that? Does he have sound? Wow, he stays for a while, doesn't he? He doesn't have sound. This is becoming grim. Okay. But the channel points have sound. How do the channel points have sound? Hang on. Wait. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Sunji moaning. Let's move him up a little bit. I need to add a... out. Thanks! Really appreciate that. Well, thanks! Really liked that. I really liked that. Da-da. Maybe I should change the pink to be a bit lighter so I can actually read it. Are you guys still here? Sorry, my thing just crashed again. What is happening? Okay, good. Thank you. Hello, hello. Okay, so that... Now I need gifted subscriptions. General settings. Subscription is tier, multi-month subscription, month subscribed exactly. Can't it just be subs? Oh my god, why is this so hard? This is so... That's what she said. I think that should work with everything. Okay, now I'm gonna add, my gift subs. There's so much, oh my god, there are so many options. Why did it say to the community? Why can't it just be name? Hang on. Oh, there we go. Okay, I found it. There are just so many variants, I'm like confused. Alert condition, multiple things. How do I make that or just one thing? Ugh, whatever. Whatever, let's add Luffy. It's so hard being a streamer, guys, you don't understand. There is Monkey D. Luffy. Upload file. It's the way that... It's only happening today, I'm hoping. But it's so bizarre that only the alert box is down, isn't it? That is super odd. I mean, I like both. Streaming and video making. Probably video making. Well, it depends how I'm feeling. Alright, did that work? Ow! That did not work! What the hell was that? What was that? This might be too hard. This might be too hard. We might just have to go without alerts for today. Now hold on a mo. Why is Luffy not working? I read books now, besides manga. Where did my Prime subscription go? So that works, but Luffy doesn't work. Also, why is Sanji lasting so long? Go away. Why is he so big? I give up! Oh my god, fuck it, I give up. I give up. I give up. We're going without alerts for today. Just, guys, please just tell me. If someone subbed, you're gonna have to tell them, sorry, for some reason Mel's alert box isn't working right now. It's not her fault. It's an internal issue that she cannot fix. Wow, it's like broken. What the hell is going on? I can't even open the alert box widget. Hi. Oh well, my channel points work, so that's something. Alright, I'm just gonna get back to work. Oh, I reviewed my books. On my stories. I read 2 books, crazy, right? And then I, talked about them a little bit. Psychic, I can't really answer that. Because we don't really know enough about both, but considering that Imu's been around for what, probably 900 years? And it's just kept this slave system running, I'd probably say Imu for now. Like, Imu is the end-all be-all of the system, so I'd probably say Imu, but I don't know. What am I looking for here? Wow. Briggs said, I can't annoy people with gift subs, so I'm going to bed. What type of books were they? First one I read was Tender as the Flesh, and that was about a dystopian world where animals couldn't be eaten anymore, so people were eating people. But it wasn't like crazy, like the world's gone to shit. It was like human beings were being raised as cattle. That was interesting. And then the second one was The Bell Jar, which was just about a girl goes crazy. Or not crazy, but a girl starts losing, like, her mental illness starts slipping, basically because of expectations set upon her as a woman in 1950s New York or America, I suppose, because it was written in the 1950s. They were both really good and both very haunting. It's insane because The Bell Jar is a story that basically talks about what the expectations of women, right, in a patriarchal world. And it's insane because that was written in the 1950s, and yet when you read it today as a woman, everything still holds up. Like, I still relate to it today, and it's like, wow, not much has really changed, huh? Which is awesome. Yep, that's kind of what that's why the book feels so important. Well, there's a part in the book, and I think about it so much. And it's like, whose mother said it to her? I think she was dating a guy, and he was like kind of an asshole. Well, he was an asshole. But he wasn't like an asshole in like, oh, he was just a horrible person. He was just a guy, right? And he was just doing what, like, basically existing the way he thought he should. But it was demeaning to her because, of course, she thought it was wrong, but I don't know how to really explain it. But I mean, I could, but no one really cares that much. But the boyfriend's mother said to her that women, oh no, she said to her that men are an arrow that can fly off in all directions, while women are the point in which the arrow flies off from, i.e. women are the stability for the men to be able to grow from. They help men grow into their careers, into their lives, and women are their stability. And then of course she says, but I don't want to be that stability. I want to be the arrow that flies off in all the directions. And the issue that she was facing was, if she wanted to have a career, then she couldn't have a family. If she wanted to have a family, then she couldn't have a career. Because truly it's a toss-up between one or the other. It's very, very hard to have a family and have a career as a woman because you are seen as the person who must run the family and the household. you are sacrificing something of yourself and your life to have one or the other. And then she has a line that's like, it must be so easy to just, it must be, she says something, it would be so easier for me if I were a man, because I would not be sacrificing anything were I to have a family and a career, because I'm not seen as the person to take care of that. I can just have my kids and then keep having a job. And it's like, oh! Like, it just fucks you up, and it hurts. Because again, not much has changed. Or your career is your children, blah, 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 blah. It's a very good book to read. I think everyone should read it just to see how, like, your own feelings about it. Yeah, it's literally a book that explains how men benefit from marriage and children, while women are just expected to do that. Like, we don't exactly reap the rewards aside from just being a mum, I suppose. And it sucks. Like, I cannot tell you how terrifying it is. I cannot tell you how terrifying it is existing as a woman and seeing that mum label and thinking, like, after you become a mother, what are you after that? Like, are you still a person? Because it's to the point that, like, again, this is not just me saying this. I don't have kids. But if you talk to people or women who have had children, they will talk about how it's all-encompassing. So it's not just your children see you as a mother. Your partner just starts seeing you as mother, right? Like, as a mum. And then they can't see a partner anymore. They just see you are the mother of their children. And they feel like that. And it's like, that is horrifying. That your whole person kind of gets taken from you. And you're just seen as mum. And it's like, I hate that. That's like a nightmare to me. But hey, I don't know. It's worked out for some people. So, like, I'm just a bit of a downer in that field, I think. But that's basically what the book addresses. It's a good book to read, but it's just depressing at times. Well, is it because that's the system we're raised into? It can't be wrong if you're raised your whole life thinking this is how it works, right? Especially if you're benefiting from it. But then this gets into, like, we're like talking some deep shit here if we get into this. we're talking real life, guys. Bro, we're meant to be talking about One Piece. What the hell? My next video, the psychology on women liking Sanji. And why a lot of women like Sanji. And why some don't. But Amy, that cracks me up. That whole men are expected to make the money while the wife does everything else. Because that's what a lot of like red-pilled guys say. They're like, well, we do things, we provide. And it's like, in what life are they living that you're a one-job household anymore? Do you know what I mean? I don't know anyone who can exist in a one-job household anymore because of, like, living, like, the living crisis. You know what I mean? Like, so many people cannot like, they just can't afford to be in a one-job household. So it's like, what life are they living? Where are they living? What country are they living in where they can have only one job in the household and everything falls on them for the money? I don't know anyone that can live that life anymore. Like, what are they talking about? Unless you're a super, super rich Nepo baby. It's just insane. And in saying that, even if I did have that option to be able to be with someone who could only provide the money, that's all their job is, I wouldn't want that either. I don't want to be in an essential, like cage, you know what I mean? Where it's like, I rely on them for my living situation, That's hell to me. I just couldn't stand that. I know some people feel differently, but what can I say? I could not fathom in a world where someone is making like my money. You know what I mean? Like that's it. Where like someone is my finances. That's hell. That is such a hellscape to me that I couldn't imagine it. Did you see the fangirls going crazy for the Sanji actor in Universal? Yeah, I've seen tons of that. I've been sent many of videos. Yeah, here's your allowance. Ooh. Oh my god. Every day of my life, I thank God for feminism. Because I wouldn't be here right now if it weren't for that. I wouldn't be able to have this, like, have a job like this if it weren't for that. I'd feel insane. Guys, controversial opinion. I kind of like feminism. That's crazy. What? What is she talking about? I mean, the thing is as well, it's not fair on either party. I always thought it wasn't fair on either party. Because it's like, okay, so you were raised with the expectation with women are raised with the expectation of you will have the babies and look after the family. Men are raised with all the financial support as an expectation. That's not fair on them either. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like no one benefits actually in this situation. Because suddenly you are the one that has to provide all the money for your family or your family's cooked. That sucks. Like, everything about that sucks ass. I just can't imagine it. I don't know. I was raised in a household where my mom and dad both had a job, right? So I personally see it as, yeah, that feels a lot more. And they split the housework. If my mom couldn't take me to my basketball practice, my dad did. If my dad couldn't take me to like my friend's sleepover, my mom did. If my dad couldn't take me, if my mom couldn't take me school supply shopping, my dad did. Like, it was just, everything was just split. Everything was split evenly in the household. Which is why I look at like people going, no, there's like a role that we have to sit on. I'm like, why? What are you fucking talking about? Like, it's just shocking to me. Just agree upon it, right? When you're with someone, I suppose. But why is that such an expectation? To like, no, you are doing this. No! You won't make me. Anyway, what am I looking for? One Piece Bonney country, where she's from. Where's the SBS for that? There it is. Where's the better version of this? That's in English. Well, we're getting a little One Piecey up in here. Tradition has power in Elbaf's theme, right? Because I do believe that there are parts of... Because here's the thing, tradition isn't all bad. There are parts of tradition that I think can be beautiful or can be changed. Because Elbaf is somewhat about that. But if it's only like not allowing, like a tradition not allowing people to change and evolve is the issue there. Where it's more like you shouldn't be shackled with tradition, you know what I mean? Just because something is tradition doesn't mean it can't be changed. And I feel like that's something that Elbaf is going to explore. Or at least I hope Elbaf explores. Look, somehow we made this about One Piece. SBS countries. Tradition is beautiful until it limits people's own wants and wills, basically. Oh no, I accidentally deleted that. Hang on. Ah! I see what I did. I accidentally converted the wrong image and I was really confused. The effects of war, Drew, I'm not sure what you're talking about, because the effects of war also affected women. Women were also a part of war, no matter how much you want to say they weren't, they were. Like, oh, they weren't all on the front lines, but this is another thing we're talking about. Like, why were men the ones that were all drafted only to go off to the war? That's a patriarchy thing. And then you have things like, well, if we want equality, then everyone should be drafted. And it's like, why don't you guys go the other way and say, if you want equality, why can't people choose if they want to do that or not? Instead, it's a weird thing of, no, everyone should be forced to go off. Everyone should be forced to go and fight. And it's like, or maybe people just shouldn't have, maybe people should just have their own autonomy. Perhaps that's something that we should consider. Like, maybe someone's own life should be given their own choice for their own life instead of, no, you will go to the front lines and die. Like, it's fine to talk about the effects of war, but it's like, majority of men who argue this haven't even gone to war. Do you know what I mean? Like, so what's this argument? It's just, respectfully, that's very straw man. And also, you're allowed to go to war and cry? Like, I don't think women are, like, it's just crazy to me that it's basically, well, actually, here's why men can't open up and be vulnerable. No, you can. And you should. It'll actually be better for everyone if you do. Because, hey, guess what? If you go to war and you come back and you don't open up and be vulnerable about it, that's gonna fuck you up a lot more, isn't it? But again, I don't understand this effects of war when majority of you haven't even gone to war. Like, what are you talking about? Drew, have you gone to war? Do you see what I'm talking? Have you, personally? Have you been on the front lines? Also, there are women that go to war now. Like, this is a thing that is happening. It's not responsibilities of war. This is your own autonomy. Your dad has, but you haven't, Drew. And I know that, and I'm seeing that you've seen it, but like, so has my, grandpa, you know what I mean? And would you not say that that generation is just totally, like, fucked because of what they've seen and what they've done? Like, I'm not understanding your argument here. Your dad was fucked over not by, like, being vulnerable or not by having to be vulnerable. Your dad was fucked over because he got no autonomy of his life. And again, that's a patriarchy thing. He wasn't given that autonomy. The gravity of war affected everyone. Like, it's just such an odd thing, Drew, to be like, well, men can't be vulnerable. Think of the effects of war. What are you talking about? That happened because they were given no choice. Like, that has nothing to do with not being emotional. Or not allowed to be emotional. I don't know. I'm not even sure what argument you're making. I gotta open my SBS up. Did it restore? Yes. I was gonna say, emotional repression, yeah. Like, I'd sure hope that you were emotional in a situation like war, honestly. Like, I sure hope you were. Drew, it is thought about, and it's thought about because, again, why were men there? It was a patriarchal thing. Feminism is also for you guys. You realize that, right? Because again, when we say shit like, "Oh my god, feminism," and again, you men say, "Oh, but what about war? What about going to war? Then everyone should go to war." You know what? Again, what we say back, we say, "No, you should have the autonomy to want to do that if you want to do that." Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Yes, we do think about those effects because we're trying to tell you you shouldn't have been forced into that situation either. And again, what your dad has seen and what your dad, like, I'm sorry he had to see that, but what your dad has seen and what he had to go through would once again be helped if he would be able to go to therapy, if he would be able to express his feelings. That is all demonized under patriarchy. You understand that, right? Your dad had to see horrible things, but he would be able to be a lot more healed and a lot more helped if his own emotions weren't villainized in the system that he lives in. Do you understand this? Yes, we are thinking about you, and we are thinking about what like men like that have had to go through. And we're trying to say you will be more helped in a world where you wouldn't be villainized just for crying. Like, the reason so many war veterans go through what they go through is because of what they've seen, and they're literally not allowed to open up. There's even a King of the Hill episode about this, where Hank's own dad had seen shit in World War II, and then they basically have to go to a group sessions with guys who went to Vietnam. And the World War II guys are so much more broken and repressed because they think opening up about their experiences is like a pussy thing to do. That's a woman thing to do. But the Vietnam guys are trying to be more open and vulnerable and trying to express, wow, I actually do have PTSD. And the World War II guys make fun of them for that. So it's like, Drew, what you're saying doesn't make sense, because what I'm saying is actually more helpful towards stuff that your dad's generation have gone through. But they think repressing that is a better thing, and that actually makes it worse. So yes, I fully encourage, you need that emotion. You need more empathy. But you guys don't allow that empathy because of what you're forced under, which is what we're trying to say. So it's like, we do think about the effects of war. You just blow it off like, oh, but that just won't help. But it will. It will. But hey, whatever. Just think about it. Think about it a little bit more, I suppose. Did I convert that? I didn't. But yes, believe it or not, feminists think of everyone. The point of feminism is not women are better. The point of feminism is equality. Any like feminists who are like, no, I want like death to all men or something. That's not, no, that's not at all what it's supposed to be about. Never has been about that as well. Those are usually TERFs, by the way. Don't listen to them. Emotions are good. One Piece teaches you that too. Emotions are good. There she is. I'm glad to have helped. Watch that King of the Hill episode. I don't know what it's called, but it's a really good episode that will definitely make you think more about this. Watch King of the Hill. Bonney. There. How many people enter these streams and go, damn, didn't know we'd be talking about the roots of, like, feminism today. Windbreaker sounds like a manga about, or a story about someone farting. Just saying, I had to say that. No, Drew, that's not how it works at all. Everyone supports everyone. Sometimes you're the support, and sometimes you are the person that can chase your dreams. Luffy allows Nami to chase her dreams, and Nami allows Luffy to chase his dreams. Sanji allows Nami to chase her dreams, and Nami allows Sanji to chase his dreams, etc., etc. No one should be the base, and no one should be the arrow. Everyone should be both. When you need support and you need stability, you can turn to your partner. Just like your partner should be able to turn to you. And it doesn't even have to be romantic. Literally, Luffy's ship is a group of people chasing dreams. And they support each other when they have to support each other. And the others support them when they need the support. Like, no one needs to be set in any solid role. Unless, of course, you're the cook of the ship, then yeah, that's your role. That aside. Why am I crying? Because that's the, like, great thing about, like, if I look at Luffy and Nami, because I was really worried about Luffy and Nami when I first started, One Piece. I was really worried that Luffy and Nami would be that thing that is written all the time, where it's like, the protagonist who's a man can run off, and he can chase his dreams and do what he wants. And while the side character who's a woman tends to also have something she wants to do, she usually just gets set as the support for the guy. And that's about it, right? And it's so frustrating when that happens. But it didn't happen with Nami and Luffy. In fact, Nami's whole thing in Arlong Park, like her whole story was literally Luffy is there to support and help her. That was all of Arlong Park. That Luffy was her support there. That she had a dream she wanted to chase and she couldn't chase it because she was trapped. So then Luffy helps her, right? And then Nami helps Luffy when he needs the help. So Nami is the navigator who allows Luffy to be king of the pirates. And Luffy is the captain who allows Nami to be the navigator that she wants to be. And to be able to make a map of the world. If the other one didn't exist, they wouldn't be able to chase their dreams. It's just that simple. They support when they need to support, and they chase when they need to chase. And I think that's beautiful. And of course the same can be said for Luffy and Sanji and Zoro and Usopp. It switches all the time. It's shrimple. Also, Luffy waiting till she actually asks for the help. Yep. Exactly. I also love Nami's story because we see that she was fighting the whole time. Like, she's not a damsel in distress. She was working her ass off for 8 years, and she was played dirty against. Arlong fucked her up by unfair means that were not at all her fault. She didn't just sit around and wait for someone. She was actively trying to do the best she could to save the people she loved for 8 years. But she got the rug pulled out from under her. And she realized in that moment, I need the help, I need the support, and I just think that's beautiful. I can find my way. I can go the distance. That's why also when it comes to Robin and his Water 7, sorry, is when people treat Robin like she was a damsel in distress, but she wasn't. She was saving the crew. And the issue with Robin wasn't that she was like useless, because she wasn't. The issue with Robin is she was working and trying to do something on her own, and that's what got her in trouble. That she didn't tell the crew that this was happening, and she didn't tell the crew about the threat upon her, which was being blackmailed, right? They basically said to her, if you do this, we won't kill your crew. And she decided to take that upon herself and not tell the crew of what was happening. But she wasn't a damsel in distress. She was trying to actively save her crew, and then once again she was tricked by the bastards that got her, because they said, "Oh yeah, we said they could get out of Water 7. We didn't say we wouldn't attack them point blank." And she went, "You fucking bastards." Law was a damsel. Law and Sanji were damsels. But the whole point of One Piece is, hey, if you don't tell the people you love what's going on, and you act by your own means, that can cause more problems. If you have people you love, you should tell them, wow, something bad is happening right now. And then you can actually talk about it. Crazy concept. I'm trying to find a sound effect, and the sound effect is dun dun. But I don't know what that is. Wait, is that Law and Order? It is too! Yeah, Drew, that video is straight hot garbage. Just straight ass. Incredibly bad faith. I even made a tweet about it because people kept sending it to me, and I was like, I'm not gonna react to a bad faith One Piece video just because someone didn't like One Piece. Actually, I think I shouldn't use this sound because this sound indicates something yucky. Yeah, look, I've come not to trust creators that make like videos or make like a Oh, I'll say one thing. He basically says, like, Robin's the best character, but she's never utilized. And by that, like, when he said that, that's when I knew, oh, you have no fucking idea what this is about. That's when I knew. Because I was like, how do you miss the point of Robin and her character that bad? Because basically he's saying she doesn't fight enough. And I'm like... It always comes down to the fighting. It always comes down to so many people. This character is useless unless they fight. And it's so fucking annoying. And it's like, again, One Piece is so special because it's not that. It's not about someone's use in fighting. And it never has been. But so many people have that issue where they equate fighting with useful. And he did that with Robin, and it's like, how do you miss the point? How do you miss the point this bad? No way. I mean, it's these same people who are like, oh, Vivi can't join the crew. She can't join the crew because she's not strong enough physically. And those are the people where it's like, you're missing the whole fucking point. Like, you're actually missing the whole point. I'm going to throttle you. Ow. Vivi doesn't make no sense. She makes... that makes no sense. Why does Vivi... because Vivi's weak, she can't join the crew. Why does that make sense? Vivi isn't weak for one, by the way. She's not. She never has been. Bro, this was a girl that infiltrated Baroque Works at like what? How old was she? Like 13? And made it to the top 10? She's never been weak. And once again, Vivi is one of the only people in this series that have said to Luffy's face, oh, it makes sense to join. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm so defensive of Vivi. I've seen so many horrible takes about Vivi. The amount of people that are so fucking shitty to Vivi piss me off so bad. We should use this. I still don't think she's going to appear on Elbaf because I don't understand the reason for the newspaper if she's just going to appear on Elbaf. Do you know what I mean? Like, why would she add that in the newspaper as a symbol for the Straw Hats to either... I'm pretty sure it's for the Straw Hats to find her if she will just then appear on Elbaf, you know what I mean? I'm a little bit certain now. Well, not certain, but I'm a little bit more positive that the arc after Elbaf is gonna be we gotta find Vivi. I'm a little bit certain. I keep saying certain. I'm a little bit positive that that's what it's gonna be. I'm just so certain, guys. Yeah, sorry. I'm actually, my friends, my cousins, friends, uncles, sister-in-law's best friend's brother is one of Oda's editors. I was gonna say no, Bonnie's not joining the crew. If there's one thing I am certain of, it's that. Bonnie's place is not amongst the Straw Hats. It's with her dad. And alongside Vegapunk slash Lilith. Her connection was always with Vegapunk and Kuma. It was never with the Straw Hats. Sorry, a Bob's Burger animated Bob dancing to Pink Pony Club. Wow, that was beautiful. There you go. Bob from Bog Burging dancing to Pink Pony Club. I was actually looking for something else and not that. I'm trying to find the interview of the guy from Woolworths. He was like, yeah, I just fucking steal, eh? Why is this not anywhere? Can I make another Ace video? Oh, my butt. Sorry, I'm looking for content. Are people actually attracted to the Aussie accent? Is this a real thing? Sorry, I'm looking for a video and I saw a sexy Aussie accents. That cannot be true. Is it just because it's different? It's interesting. Oh, I've also reached a point in my I'm realizing I'm not keeping up with the generations, the newer generations. No one uploads anything to YouTube anymore, like memes and stuff. You know how sometimes, or like a meme gets big, it will then be like you could search up the meme and it pops up in YouTube. They don't do that anymore. Now it's TikTok. They just keep the memes on TikTok. They don't bring things over from TikTok to YouTube anymore. It stays on TikTok. And it's like, damn it! Damn it! I'm gonna have to cave. I'm gonna have to cave and finally start actually using TikTok. Ugh. I just hate the format of it. I hate the format of it. It pisses me off. I'm checking something. Mm-hmm. What's this? Do you guys know the democracy manifest meme? Ladies and gentlemen, this is democracy manifest. Do you guys know what that is? You don't know? It's like a guy getting escorted out of a Chinese restaurant. He's Aussie and he's going, what am I being like jailed for? A meal? A succulent Chinese meal? And as he's getting put in the police car, he says, this is democracy manifest. Damn, I thought that was more widespread. I guess not. Because I'm trying to find a clip to add to this because she's an Aussie, so I'm trying to... You know it? Okay, you do know it. A meal? A succulent Chinese meal? About the I'll download it and then I'll see if I can fit it in over here. Thank you for the squeeze. Is the alert box still not working? Still not working. Sad. I'm glad you guys know what it is. Live leak? Why does he say it? A succulent Chinese meal? See, but I'm not sure if it, because if you don't know that, like, this is, like, meant to be an Aussie thing, then I would put this in the video and people would be like, why did she put that there? Like, that's the thing. So I'm trying to see if maybe I should find something more, like if I should just do the all reliable and do something that everyone can be like, aha, I get it, because Aussie. Yeah, no idea it was Aussie. See, so I don't think I should use it. I just think it's too... No, it's too, it won't make sense to enough people. Because the other guy is the guy... the other guy is the guy that's like, let 1,000 blossoms bloom, but I ain't spending any time on it. Because every day someone gets eaten by a crocodile. But I refuse to use that guy because I fucking hate him. Zim, just conservative Aussie politician. You know how it is. Yeah, old reliable is fighting a kangaroo. Where's the one of the kangaroo fighting the punching bag and it like falls over? It's really funny. Wait, kangaroo on a fence. That's a pretty good one. Okay, I'll use that one. I'm being forced to stereotype myself here, but I need to use something that everyone knows. An Aussie Punch-Out character. I don't know. Do I have that one dog meme? I don't. Why is every image of this so horrible? Like, pixelated, not like a bad image. God, the quality sucks doo-doo. Copy image address. Blue sky, come on, all reliable. Give me a good quality image. Australia isn't a real place. Okay, cool, so it's just not gonna work, that's awesome. Why is the quality of this dog image so poor? What is happening? Oh my god, I'm just gonna take this one and try and convert a little bit. Dog meme. Make it a PNG first. God. God, okay. And now nothing's loading. Okay, cool. Da, da, na, na, na. Why did I do that actually? Just leave. Yeah, okay. Why'd I put that in this? What the hell? Hi. Let's do this and this. Whoops. Do I have a waving Australian flag? Is there even an animation of that? One hour non-stop, no ads, waving Australian flag. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I definitely use that in my everyday life. Good morning! Good morning, Nancy Nation. What do Australians have for their country's sound effect? The kookaburra is not popular enough globally. The Australian national anthem fucking sucks. Like, it's so lame. That's a great question. I have no idea what our sound effect would be. Oh! It'd be a fucking didgeridoo. Everyone knows what a didgeridoo sounds like, even if you don't know what it is. Didgeridoos are really cool. Like, they're super, super cool. But I just find it ironic that we use that sound so sparingly. Like, over, like, you know, like the flag, and Aboriginal Australian people don't even fucking like the Aussie flag for obvious fucking reasons. We are, like, anything you hear about Aussies, like, internationally, it's a stereotype and a lie. By stereotype, I mean, oh, we're so friendly. To an extent, I'll say that much. Why'd I do that? I meant to do this. You've never heard someone call Aussies friendly? Really? That's like our biggest stereotype, that we're just so friendly. We're so friendly and so chill. Oops. Maybe the stereotype's finally dying out. That's the new stereotype. That's just our accent. Where's the kangaroos? There it is. They're like dancing. That's beautiful. Then I'd say that's an old stereotype. That was a stereotype that originated from places like Steve Owen back in the day. So I'm going to say that maybe it's now an outdated stereotype. But when Steve Owen had a show and it was super globally popular, that was a stereotype. Oh, Aussies are so friendly. And it wasn't Aussies, it was just Steve Owen specifically. Beautiful. That's so beautiful. Lovely. And then make the dog move. I don't argue. I just relay correct opinions. It's not an argument if you're right, you know? Oh fuck, he's shrinking. This music is so sinister. Music to be evil to. Beautiful. I gotta do the old reliable and add a sweat drop. Get out of here, oh my god, don't piss me off. You just made me type spaghetti. And I meant to type sweat drop. That's awesome. Oops. First of all, it's moving too fast. Second of all, it's starting in the wrong place. That'll do. All right, good. Oh. Ugh. Oh, now I gotta find music. Oh, I hate this part. Drew, more people would like you on the Discord if you had correct opinions. Drew, you do that. And guess what happens? You get a timeout. You have no agency here. That's so Sasuke of you, Drew. That's so Sasuke. My Lucifer complex is spiraling. That's something Sasuke would say. That's something Light Yagami actually would say as well. I have to win. Hey, who's this guy? Maybe I should save this. Who let this guy in, right? Who let this guy in, right? Oh, get rid of him. Get rid of him. Dopamine, I cannot express enough how it is a bad thing to be Light Yagami. That's also something Sasuke would say, Drew. Stop being Sasuke! Stop it! La 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 la. What chapter is Bonney introduced? It is not chapter 1098. I hate you, AI. I hate you, AI. I hate you, AI. Chapter 498. Thank you, Jesus. Four nine eight. 498. Save images. Copy image link, please. Why isn't that loading today? Oh, for God's sake. Oh, it does convert into a PNG. That is so useful. Okay, 498. Bonney, manga page 498. Colored. Maybe I should send it through again. Why is that quality so bad? Oh, thank you for the sub. Yep, sorry, no sub today. No sub alert today. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Maybe I should just give up and oh, don't look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, what is happening? There we go. Oh, for God's sake. Processing speed. Make it 4, not 2. No, that did shit all. Put that back to 2. I just need to see if I can find a better quality of it. Ads. More ads, more ads. So I'm trying to find better quality of the One Piece manga colored in, and it's a little bit hard. Why is it set? Stop it. Stop right now. Start again. They look the same. Ah, that's the best I can do. Oh, but chocolate chip sucks. It sucks. Not surprising, Zim, you have bad taste. It's true, you like those disgusting cherries. What is happening here? Oh, that makes sense. No, I love cherries, but Zim likes the maraschino cherries. And they are so disgusting. I cannot believe that. Is that a better quality Bonney image? Wait, what cover is this from? What cover is this from? I would like to steal it. I fucking hate Pinterest. I hate Pinterest with all my heart. Why can't they just make it easy to copy images like a normal website. Ironic because they steal all their images. One Piece worst gen manga cover. Ha ha ha, foolish, foolish. I have found a good Bonney image. WebP! For God's sake. Why can't I win for once? Oh, for God's sake. One Piece official, 1, 2. Wait. Yeah, 1, 2, 6. Woo! Ah! La 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 la. It took a million years. Good. Good image of Bonney. Oh, much better quality, much better quality. Zoro, why are you over here? Why is your shirt green? Was that meant to be the color of his shirt in Subodhi? Did Toei fuck up again? Oh my god! It was supposed to be green! Because Toa made that red! Why did they make it red? I would have said, fuck it, he was supposed to be green, you idiots. It's almost like that's his color scheme. Why are you blue? Stop that. La 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 la. What is so wrong with you? Or so why the fuck are you green? She even has brown eyes. Maybe she is me. You are reading the One Piece manga. I like how you said that, like you were putting a trance on me. You are reading the One Piece manga. Shit, I'm sorry. I guess I am. You will enjoy it. I'm MelonTeee, you're watching Sunji channel. Would I draw a Mickey Mouse? Yeah, that's Mickey. This stream has now been overtaken by Disney and copyrighted. I will be selling shirts of that. So, love a bit of a spinning gorilla. I hear bobbing. No, she don't want to come inside. Not today. She's just sitting at my door yelling. You know how it is. Mouse. It's a shame that MatPat isn't around anymore, because I think he would have made an insane video on Gorilla versus 100 Men. I would have loved to see that game theory. People recognize me on the street. I mean, it doesn't happen a lot, but it's happened sometimes. And I've been like, oh shit! Yeah, I make shit. That's me. But it doesn't happen like a crazy amount. God, YouTube is just full of slop. Ugh. I was thinking that maybe Shanks... Clementine. I was thinking that maybe Shanks and his hair and his name could in fact be related to his mother. Because now, if Toa's coloring is correct, which by the way I don't know if it is, then that means, yeah, Shanks's, like, hair color is from his mom. Which would be crazy. But I don't know if Toa's coloring is correct is the right thing. Anna, that would suck. I'm imagining it right now and it sucks. It, like, really sucks. What a horrible, horrible thing. What you just said sucks. I hope you know that. Anna, do you remember the name of the plugin that I have to press for, to make this, like, tiled? Wait, it's just tiles? I just realized. Like, I want to put multiple up. Is it just tile? Is there a tile effect? Tile scramble? That is not it. It's under Sapphire. I'm looking for it. I don't see an S tile. Do I not have that one? I think it might be transform. That is not it. Oh, I think it's perspective. Yeah, there we go. I found it, Anna. What do you use, Anna? Now I want to know. I should just keep expanding Gorilla. Blow-mo curves? I remember it was either warp or something else. You're welcome, Anna. Bonney manga page 1099. Did I play mouthwashing? I didn't play it, but I watched someone play it. Because I know if I played it, I would go insane. Oh, God, because I hate the act of figuring things out in a game. Ugh. Hang on, I think my stream's bugging because I'm trying to... convert something. And for some reason, the conversion is hard. Why is it struggling? Anna, are you here? Oh God, what is happening? Anna left me. Okay, it crashed. Yeah, hang on, my, oh my god. I'm freezing up. Task manager, kill him. Oh my god. Okay, good. That was a bit scary. Why did that not work properly? And I'm freezing up again. Okay, I should be back again. I'm trying to convert an image, but for some reason it keeps making my computer poop its pants. So I'm trying to figure out why that's happening. I'm just gonna message Anna. I'm trying to see if it's my program settings or if it's just the image itself was too big. And that's why that happened. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Bonney, 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 Bonney. It's freezing me again. Oh. No, okay. No, it's freezing me. Alright, great. Give her a sec. Okay, hang on. Sorry, if I get frozen, it's because I'm trying to do something with a program. And it dipped! She dipped, and she said your stream was lagging, so I dipped. And I said, yeah, that was the program. Is this good enough quality on its own? I guess so. I'm gonna try one more time. What the hell, go away. Hi Anna, I'm dropping it down to 0 now to see if that will do anything. Because I dropped it to 1. But 1 still made it fuck up. So I'm thinking the base image is just too big. Ah. Okay, you know what? I give up. I don't think I need to do anything. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try convert a smaller image and see if that does anything. Right? Anna would do that. I'm trying to find a small image. Okay, this will do. Is that making frames drop? It is. Oh my god. It's just the program itself. It's fucking up. Why is this happening? Hang on. How big was that? That was a tiny, tiny baby image. Why did that... Okay, hang on. Anna, I need to find the thing about waifu 2x again and what your friend has it set to. Because, I think I stuffed it. Denoiser magnifier level 3 set rate 2.0. Why is this crashing so bad? Wait, I'm gonna make a tiny image. No, Anna, it's worked plenty times before when I'm streaming, so I'm not sure what's happened. Hang on, I've made a small image and I'm gonna see if this can, What is happening? Why is this happening to me now? I need that to edit, for fuck's sake. God, maybe I gotta restart my computer. This would happen, wouldn't it?